And he's content yet.
Let's hope I can talk with this thing in my mouth.
Well, why don't you not put the thing in your mouth then? The candy cane. Candy cane.
Hey guys, it's Saturday. Welcome back to the Den. So this week on the Den, we're just discussing Christmas things, related topic stuff.
Yeah. We're just another one of our videos in the series of this is our first Christmas and we're going to share everything Christmas with everyone. So
Pretty much. We're going to do a gingerbread house, but we went out shopping earlier, and amongst the chaos of, holiday shopping, we totally forgot.
Yeah.
Didn't think about it while we were out.
yeah, it was a little busy.
A little bit. Anywho, so any of you who have been a longtime viewer, a couple of years ago, we did videos talking about like our favorite Christmas movies, songs, things like that. But it occurred to me today that Ken hasn't done that yet, so we just wanted to discuss, favorite Christmas movies, shows, things you do around the holiday, food.
Food.
So while we're on the topic of food, is there any specific Christmassy themed foods that you typically eat at Christmas time, but you don't ever really eat other times of the year?
So my family makes these things called snowballs, and I know the audience is probably giggling, but what it is it's a stack of 3 Nilla wafers covered in heavy whipping cream.
Ooh.
And then each stack is topped with a maraschino cherry.
Ooh.
But you have to leave them in the fridge for a couple days so that the Nilla wafers get kind of soft.
Are you making those this year?
Am I making those this year? I guess I am.
Well, that would be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you just like a whole big pan, and then you just do a bunch of stacks of 3 Nilla wafers and cover it in whipping cream. But you can't buy whipped cream. You have to like get heavy whipping cream and whip the cream. So
Sounds good. I can't wait till you make them.
I can't wait till you get a mixer so that I don't have to whip cream by hand.
Yeah, that's fun. So for me, it's like Nanaimo bars.
Which I had never heard of before I moved here.
Yeah, and we bought Nanaimo bars at Thanksgiving, and they weren't the best. Definitely weren't the best introduction to Nanaimo
So is
bars.
it just kind of like layers of fudge?
No, it's chocolate, soft milk chocolate on top. It's a vanilla custard in the middle, and the bottom is a coconut layer.
That was supposed to be coconut?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was like fudge. That was not a Nanaimo bar. So.
Well, we'll have to experience real ones, maybe even home make them.
I want to make those peanut butter and jam bars. Those are delicious.
Peanut butter.
Drinks, hot chocolate, candy cane hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Apple cider.
Hot apple cider, which, if you're in North America generally, apple cider is not alcoholic unless it specifically says it is. I learned that a lot of folks in the UK, apple cider is just always alcoholic unless it specifically says that it isn't.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
So hot apple ciders, hot chocolate. If you like the alcohol, you can do a hot toddy.
Ooh. Now, hot chocolate or hot cocoa?
Hot chocolate because I'm cheap.
Oh, what? Are you one in the video? Come say hi.
He was in the video already.
Come say hi. Are you just going to drool on me? All right. Sitting on my lap drooling.
But yes, hot chocolate because I'm cheap and hot cocoa is more expensive.
I like cocoa.
Well, ain't you fancy?
So, Christmas movies.
Yep. So I'd probably say my top Christmas movies are
Yeah?
so I'd probably say my top movies are National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, Home Alone 1 and 2, nothing after that. I think if there are any movies that like I feel like I can't go through a Christmas season without watching. And
Muppet Christmas Carol.
Those are the big ones. Muppet Christmas Carol's cute, but it's not one that I like strikes that nostalgia chord with me because it's not one that I watched a lot when I was little. Those are the big ones, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah. What about you?
Gremlins. Love Gremlins.
Oh, I heard that female Gremlin's in the new season of All Stars, RuPaul's Drag Race.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Which one?
Jasmine Masters.
Oh, spoiler! You mean was.
Was, yeah. But yeah, those are my two big ones.
Is there any, like, TV Christmas special?
Well, yeah, I mean, like the Charlie Brown Christmas, and then like the claymation, like the Rudolph and Frosty, and the ones that most American or of my American viewers, our American viewers would kind of expect to see on network television around this time of year.
There was this one really cheesy Christmas movie from like 20 some odd years ago. It was Leanne Rimes when she was a little girl, and she was like touring across America at Christmas time, and there was something about an angel or something. Saw that a lot growing up, but I can't remember.
Full stop. There is a movie that I need to show you.
Yeah.
It's Babes in Toyland from the 80s.
Yeah.
And it is awful. Beyond awful.
Never seen it.
It's got Keanu Reeves and oh god, Drew Barrymore. Yeah.
Is it kind of like the Nutcracker? Only terrible.
No. It takes place in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Okay.
And they sing this really, really awful song about Cincinnati. But it's in the 80s, so it's when Cincinnati sport teams were really good, so there's a lot of references to Cincinnati sports that make no sense now.
Basically, anytime I reference sports.
It's okay, baby.
You mean there's no longer the Quebec Nordiques? What?
Yeah, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but we're not going to be able to go to that Montreal Expos game.
But the Dodgers are still in Brooklyn, right?
Not since the 50s. But yeah, we need to show you. I need to show you that Babes in Toyland. It's so bad.
Well, I guess next time we go to the video store, that'll be one that we rent.
Well, and it's such a low production value because you think of a movie that's got Keanu Reeves and Drew Barrymore in it, and you're like, oh, this is going to be good. No, it's awful. It's crap.
Now, one that I've never seen that I would love to watch with you is White Christmas.
Yeah, that's good. That's got Rosemary Clooney in it, who is another Cincinnatian.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Nice tie-in. What about the Santa Claus with Tim Allen?
That's cute, but I associate that more with my dad because that was right around the time that he started playing Santa Claus. So it's not one that I have to watch every year, but it's one that I enjoy at least. Until I saw that god awful, what's the name of that Tim Allen show that he does, TV show?
Last Man Standing.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, those Christmas movies.
Christmas specials.
Christmas specials.
My favorite though, and it's the one that you went to show me the other day, and like, oh yeah, I love that one. It's my favorite. Is the Bowie and who is it, Bing Crosby?
Oh, Bowie and Bing Crosby.
Little Drummer Boy. That's one I've watched every single year.
Peace on earth.
And or at least listened to it every year.
Can it be?
For the longest time, I love that one so much.
Yeah, I love that version, and it's such an odd pairing to think of Bing Crosby and David Bowie together. David Bowie only did that because he heard that his mom liked Bing Crosby. Yeah, totally did it for his mom, which is kind of awesome.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
So yeah, Christmas specials. What about Christmas songs?
Christmas songs. Oh, well, last year I did my 30 days of Christmas music, and
Yeah. I mean, I like some of the contemporary stuff. Like, I like that Kelly Clarkson album that was dropped a
Wrapped
few
in
years
Red.
ago. Yeah.
What about Gwen Stefani's one from last year?
It's alright.
Yeah, what we need to listen to though is Bon Kiki's Christmas album.
Bon Kui Kui. Oh my gosh.
Is it Kui Kui or Kiki?
Kui Kui.
Kui Kui? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, if you watch the... I'll have to show you some more of those videos, but yeah, when she says her own name, it's definitely Kui Kui.
Mm.
How you doing, Bon Kui Kui?
Mm. Yeah, so she has a Christmas album, came out 2 years ago. Be interesting to listen to that later.
Yeah, so I mean, I was raised in a pretty religious household, especially for the first 10 years of my life. So I listened to a lot of Amy Grant Christmas stuff, so that strikes some nostalgia with me, and I still like to listen to Amy Grant's Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
But it also makes me lean a little bit more towards, like, Christmas carols that are also hymns, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I get that, because that's how it was, what it was like going to visit my godmother.
Yeah, I mean, I know that you weren't really raised in as religious of a
She
household.
was Roman Catholic.
Well, no, I'm talking about your mother.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And your father.
Yes.
You weren't really raised in as religious of a household because your parents are more spiritual than they are
Oh,
religious.
yes, definitely. Definitely.
But yeah, so it's... When it comes to, like, Christmas carols and stuff, Christmas music, I think of Christmas carols more than I think of contemporary music. I do like the contemporary things, too.
Yeah.
But I just think of, like, the old-time carols and stuff more than anything else.
See, I love, like, from the 50s and 60s, like, Bing Crosby and all of that.
Yeah.
Perry Como. And,
Here you come
um,
Lawrence Welk.
Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.
Yeah, because there was a whole rash of 50s, 60s, and 70s contemporary that we now consider to be classics.
Right. I wonder, though, if part of that comes from the Christmas movies that we watch, like...
Could be, yeah.
Home Alone.
Or I like Karen Carpenter's Merry Christmas, Darling.
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean there are contemporary, but when I think of Christmas music overall, I think of Christmas carols. I don't really have any favorites. And that's all I can think of. One I will say that I really don't care for, and I'm probably going to get hate mail for it. Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. Look, it is so overplayed.
Okay, yes, it's overplayed. And yes, that Justin Bieber duet that she did a couple years ago. Oh my God.
You're digging yourself deeper, so you need to put in the however.
No, that was bad. But the original, it's been like since I was a little kid, so like
1994.
94, yeah, so I would have been 9 years old. 10, 11. Wow, I can't math.
Yeah. I would have been 10, you would have been 11 at the time.
Well, my birthday is also in December.
Yeah, his birthday is Tuesday, so birthday wishes for the birthday boy.
Yep.
It's so overplayed. It's kind of like the same. I feel the same way about My Heart Will Go On from Titanic. It was so overplayed that I just still can't with that song.
Fair enough.
But I'm sure there's probably one out there that you don't like.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Yeah. But anyway, so we talked about movies and specials and songs. What about, like...
Traditions.
Yeah.
Yes, then that's probably the last one we'll talk about, because getting on there and length of time of this video.
Yeah.
But traditions, tobogganing.
Sledding.
Tobogganing.
Sledding.
Tobogganing.
Look.
Going tobogganing for a few hours and then coming in and having a nice hot cup of cocoa.
Yeah, do you mix maple syrup in there, Canuck?
No, you do that in the snow.
Going sledding and coming in for a hot chocolate or a hot cocoa is definitely a thing.
Yeah. Candy cane hot chocolate.
Maybe. I'm weird about chocolate and any kind of minty flavor together. So,
yeah, it's got to be the right combination.
yeah.
But yeah, any other traditions? Like obviously baking cookies, doing.
Yeah, baking cookies, the decorating, and
Do you do any of the weird ones though, like Elf on a Shelf or the Christmas pickle or like any of those?
my parents started that after I had already moved out of the house.
Right.
So apparently that is a thing in my family. It's just not one that I was present for.
See, Elf on a Shelf and the Christmas pickle, both of which I genuinely had never heard of until I was like in my mid-20s, almost 30, and like, wait a minute, where's this Elf on a Shelf suddenly that everyone's talking about? Like, I've never heard of this before in my life. And then the Christmas pickle thing, like, you go to the Christmas department or like the sections and
They had them at Dollar Tree this year.
yeah, like what? Christmas pickle? First heard about Christmas pickle last year watching Hallmark movies.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a few years ago that my parents started doing it with theirs.
It's so strange.
I mean, I think it was a tradition somewhere in Europe. I think Germany or something like that. And it was announced or came across the pond, so as it were. So I don't know, but yeah, I mean, my family does that, but it was after I had already moved out, so I don't personally have any attachment to it. But I'm trying to think if there's anything like in particular that's uniquely American that my family would do. Spend more money than they should, go in deep into debt, and consumerism.
Not just an American thing. North American thing, yes.
Well, your sister-in-law was saying that it was like the Americans they celebrate the holidays a lot more. Like when you go into a store in the States versus a store here, it's a lot more decked out and there's a lot more variety of decor that you can buy, and it just feels a little bit more festive, which I mean, I guess I could see that because going into the stores that I've been in, I try to avoid stores around Christmas time like the plague, because just there's so many people and it's such a pain in the butt. But I will say that yeah, the American stores are a little more decked out than Canadian stores, at least the ones that I've seen. But I don't think there's anything like tradition wise it's uniquely American that I can say, oh yeah, we do this. You ever heard of that? It's like I can't really think of anything that would be uniquely Canadian either.
That, well, not uniquely Canadian, but something that we do here that you guys don't do in America. Boxing Day.
Yeah, that's a British thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of a leftover from when you were part of the Commonwealth.
Yeah, so it's basically like our Black Friday, the day after Christmas, and so what a lot of people do is because money's become so expensive, because Christmas has become so expensive, they not usually, but I know quite a few people that wait until a couple days after Christmas, they go Boxing Day shopping so they can get like way more expensive items.
That exists in the States, but they just call it an after Christmas sale.
Right.
There's no Boxing Day or anything like that. I wouldn't even know what Boxing Day is or why it's celebrated, to be honest with you.
I couldn't tell you.
We have this holiday, nobody really knows what it's for, but the retail stores take advantage.
So I think that's it for this week. We're pushing past 20 minutes now, and yeah.
Yeah, I think we're
pretty much covered the majority of the.
Yeah, I think we've pretty much covered everything at this point. More than covered everything at this point.
All right. Well, is there any traditions, things, movies, songs specific to this time of year that you guys listen to, do, watch? Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, and we appreciate you guys so much, and we'll be back one more time before Christmas, because there's one more Saturday before Christmas, so.
And then the last one will be I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Possibly a reflection of 2018, which has been an amazing year.
Yeah.
Got married. And...
I threw caution to the wind and fled the United States for Canada. All right. Well, take care, guys. You have a great weekend and a great holiday. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell your friends.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.